Welcome to my simple video for better ship and faster fun with mods, and how to get a super dragon within the first 2 hours of gameplay. So let's take a quick look at the mods I currently have in use. I have all the DLCs installed, and the most notable mods related to this video are the crystal Rarities, which will increase the visual appearance of the crystals in asteroid belts, change the color according to default RPG color scheme for rarity colors, decrease their rarity, and make them more valuable. The enhanced satellites, which will simply make the satellites and advanced satellites more usable with extended range. Flyby looting, which will help you with collecting the spoils of war and other items faster and easier. Improved repair laser, which will make repairing anything in spacesuit much faster, which is really all about just saving time. Mod support APIs, which is just required by some mods. No crafting music, which will simply remove the annoying dingle-dong music from crafting tables and traders. No fog, which will remove the excessive fog from all sectors, making the game more clear looking and more beautiful in my opinion. No ranks thanks to Tannoy, which at the moment works for cutting the rank up species from faction representatives, a feature that should have been in the base game from the release of it. And the most important mod of all is the Scuffle's equipment mods, no research, which will allow you to modify your ship right at the beginning of the game. It must be said that I have edited the file of this mod myself to make it less overpowered, so that it's not too game breaking. You can do this yourself in the X4 folder, extensions, in the mod folder, libraries, equipmentmods.xml, in which you can modify the values of the modifications in game. You do you, but I highly recommend to keep the values reasonable. The next important mod is the trader seminars, which will simply make all the pilot and manager seminars available for buying from traders. This way you can avoid the incredible grind it takes to level up your pilots and managers. And then the weapon pack, which will give you a couple of more weapons to choose from as they come available per faction. And finally, a very important mod for anyone starting a new game, the Querte more generic missions, which will offer you nearly 4 times more missions in sectors, making it more simple to choose from those that you want to do. All that said and done, let's get into the game with the simplest start, the Young Gun, which is always available for anyone starting a new game, no matter if you have any DLCs or not. And here we are at the beginning with our feeble little S-Class Elite Vanguard ship. At the beginning you might want to change your character name, give a name to your organization, and select a logo for it. There are many mods for additional logos available. Also, if you have downloaded some ship skin mods, you can select your default skin from here. Now just undock and go find the story related radio signal, so that you have that available when you want to start the story. Lucky me, it was right next to me when starting to look for it. Just scan the data and let the mission start. Now search for some missions in the region to gain reputation with Argon Federation. You need to get to reputation 10 in order to buy the new ship that we are going to modify for our next step in this session. Skip these station building missions, you simply don't have the credits for them in a long time. Not that one, mostly impossible with this starter ship. Now this one you can take to stay at the background, you'll get it done at some point anyway.
I knew I could count on you.
Oh, and also remember to drop a satellite near here so that you can see what's going on around this point. you can accept that one. And these criminal traffic missions around stations are among the best value for reputation and money-wise. You usually get some good loot from these criminals, which will fetch a good price with traders, so always take these and do them ASAP for rep and money. Now, simply fly around the target station, which in this case is the station I'm already at, and shoot those criminal scum as they appear.
No criminal.
Short range transporter A.
You're cooked. Ooh, I'm so scared.
They usually appear faster if you fly around the station instead of staying in one spot waiting.
Please don't kill us.
Container. Civilian ship A. Container. Civilian ship A. Container. Container. Tour bus A.
We are no longer a threat. Thanks for your help.
Container.
Please don't kill us.
And there we go. As you can see, we went from reputation 5 to 9, only with this one mission. And we got some good loot from those criminals, which you can sell to traders on stations. Now do some other missions to get to reputation 10 with the Argon Federation. With these mine shooting missions, you just need to stay more than 1 kilometer away from the nearest mine. Otherwise it will start chasing you, and your little elite vanguard cannot take these mines. So stay focused.
Friend foe mine.
Otherwise these missions are pretty easy and quick money.
Ides Vanguard.
Now that we have reached reputation of +10 with the Argon Federation, we will start moving towards Argon Prime sector, which is nearby, only 2 jumps away. But before that, we need more money to buy the ship we want, and that can be achieved by mining crystals in the sector between us and the Argon Prime called the Second Contact 2 Flashpoint.
Entering system. Second contact.
In there you will simply fly among the asteroids and look for clear visual color cues to see where the crystals are, then go to shoot them and collect the crystals.
Asteroid.
With the Crystal Rarities mod, this process is now much faster and much more lucrative, as in the base game the crystals are very rare and hard to find. The value is determined by the color of the crystal. With the mod, you get the generic RPG color scheme, meaning from cheapest to most valuable: white, green, blue, purple, and orange. Just like common, rare, epic, and legendary colors usually go in RPG games. Should be familiar to most gamers. I recommend to spend a while doing this, so that you have a proper funding for your new game, as you will need millions upon millions later on. At the minimum, you need around 3 million to be comfortable for the time being, so get that and let's continue. Next you fly to Argon Prime and get the new rank for the Argon Federation. You can first visit any station to sell your crystals, if it's burning your fingers too much, like it did for me.
Docking granted.
Then just go to the Argon shipyard, where you can find the faction representative for Argon Federation and get the rank.
Elite Vanguard. Docking granted.
Stop that drone!
We look forward to working with you more in the future. Good luck out there. Good luck out there.
After this, you buy the new ship. Select proper gear for it. Just the laser Mk3 weapons. And wait for it to be finished.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can I help? Goodbye.
You will need bandages for modding the ship, so go get them. If you can't find them here, you need to visit another trader to find them, and then you can mod the ship.
Here you go. Good luck out there.
As you can see from here, these mods have a pretty drastic effect on the ship being modified. This way you can have a faster and more powerful ship much earlier than otherwise, cutting down the grinding needed to achieve greater things in this game. There we are. Our new Eclipse Vanguard is now on steroids and is ready for the next phase of this session, which is to find a dragon and then try to capture it.
Eclipse Vanguard. Short-range transporter A.
Identifying criminal vessels.
Container. Empty space.
Thank you.
After looking around and taking some satellites in Hatikva's Choice 1, it's time to head towards the Void sector, which is easily accessible via the second contact sector.
Engaging.
Entering system. Second contact.
All right, if you think you can handle it. Thank you.
Entering system. The Void.
In the Void, you should run into some dragons after a while, so get in there and fly around. Do some missions, fight some enemies, and wait for the opportunity to strike a dragon down. At this point, it's the last moment for me to notify you that the ship Dragon requires the Split Vendetta DLC. If you don't have that DLC, you can still use this same method to get yourself some other great medium ship, whatever floats your boat best. From the base game alone, I'd recommend finding a Nemesis Sentinel for this same purpose. It's a very good M-class fighter with 5 forward-facing weapons, and after modding it with these modifications, it would be nearly as unstoppable as a dragon.
Serious trouble.
All right. You think you can handle it?
Laser Tower Mark II. Laser Tower Mark II. Laser Tower Mark II. Laser Tower Mark I. Laser Tower Mark I. Laser Tower Mark II. Laser Tower Mark I.
Engaging. We'll have to do better than that.
Container.
That was a really silly thing to do. Oh, you want some more? Get out of here. You don't bother me. Pirate spotted.
Dragon.
When you find one, get down to business. Get behind it and shoot down its shields. Then keep the shields down with the rear shut and drop the hull points to around 50%. This way the crew will usually, but not always, bail out of the ship, and when finally the captain has had enough, he or she will trade the ship for his or her life. Then you can simply claim the ship to yourself and carry on with equipping it as you see fit and then modding it to the beast level with these modifications.
Something hit us.
There you have it. Lucky me to get the first one I run into. Next, claim it and repair it. Then take it to the nearest wharf, which is Antigone Memorial right next to us, and equip it with some better stuff. You'll get certain weapons only from the Argon Wharf, so now it's only time to get it protected enough to make the trip, and then you can finalize the loadout.
Dragon. Docking granted. Entering system, Antigone Memorial. Argon Wharf.
You want to keep the Split Combat Mk3 engine if you get it with the Dragon. It's the quickest of them all, except in travel speed. That won't be a problem when we mod the engine. And no turrets for now. You'll get the rapid plasma cannons from Argon Prime soon after.
Hello there, can I help? Sir?
Then it's time to head back to the Argon Prime and get the rest of the weapons to finalize the loadout.
Docking granted.
Identifying criminal vessels. Please assist in pursuit.
You will need additional 4.3 million credits for the remaining weapons, so either do more missions, mine for crystals, and or sell your Eclipse Vanguard for more money. You won't need the Eclipse anymore, so you can just as well sell it off. first sell the parts and only then the ship. That way you will always get more money from a ship.
Here you go. Good luck out there.
Get those rapid plasma cannons from the weapons mod and those 2 Ion Blaster Mk3s, then mod those weapons to legendary level and you're done.
Entering system. Atikva's choice. Nemesis. Sentinel. Jump gate. Unknown sector. Danger. Hazardous. Entering system. Process cascade. Danger. Hazardous region detected. N. Xenon station. M. N. Station. P. K.
As you can see, you can even take on a Xenon K with this setup. Some might call this overpowered, which is fine, but you don't mess around with these mods unless this is something you are looking for. Not ridiculously overpowered, but a definite advantage in playing the game in a faster pace without massive grind. I believe that's what most of you are looking for if you clicked on this video and you are still with me this far into the video. Next we want the best possible shield for this Super Dragon, and that can be found in Terran space from a Terran wharf. However, you first must raise your reputation from -15 to +10 with the Terrans before you can buy and install the Terran Mk3 shield. This is best done again with the missions, but this time as you have a beast of a dragon in your hands, you can take on the more difficult war effort missions to destroy Xenons and other enemies.
The Void. Entering system. The Void. Danger. Hazardous region detected. Unknown object.
I'll wipe you out. You'll take care of me for that
P.
privilege.
P.
You'll have to do more damage than that.
An arena. Jump gate. Unknown sector. Entering system. Getsufune. Unknown object.
All right, if you think you can handle it. I knew I could count on you.
Unknown sector. Entering system. Sol.
What you should be looking for while doing some other random missions for the Terrans and flying around the Terran systems are these weaken enemy forces missions or similar that will have you hunting down Xenon. These will gain you good money and a lot of reputation with Terrans, so these are the best way to get the reputation to the required level.
Entering system. Getsofune. P. N. P. N. Jump gate. Unknown sector. Entering system. Savage Spur. M.
When you finally gain enough reputation, it's time to get the rank and buy and modify the best shield for our Super Dragon.
P. Entering system. Getsofune.
And together, we shall overcome.
Accelerator. Jupiter. Entering Jupiter. Entering Saturn 1. Out of docking range. Out of docking range. Docking granted.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Dragon.
We look forward to your continued assistance. Good luck out there. Good luck out there.
Can I help?
Entering Mars. successfully docked. Dragon.
Now that you're here, and if you got the money, you can consider buying these Terran Pulse Laser Mk3s for your ship. They are pretty close in their values with the standard Pulse Laser Mk3, but they have a lower rate of fire and a higher projectile speed. I do like them better than the standard lasers, so I'm going to buy them. From this simple comparison you can see that the Terran Mk3 shield is really worth it. There is no excuse for not getting it if you want to maximize your Super Dragon to the ultimate level. All that said and done, that's it for me. All done with the Super Dragon. I hope you found this video entertaining, informative and useful. And I wish you all the best in your future X4 endeavors, captains. And remember the most important aspect of this all. Have fun with the game. I'll see you in the next one.